Thank you everyone for coming here today. Sad day for Western Australian cricket to announce the retirement, effective immediately, of Shaun Marsh. I said Jeff would cry. Why am I crying? I've been here for 12 of Shaun's 22 years, and anybody who can play over two decades of cricket at the highest level is an outstanding athlete, and Shaun's proved himself to be an outstanding man around our organisation and with our team. You can tell the esteem in which Shaun's held with the entire men's and women's playing group here today, board, families and everybody here to acknowledge Shaun and what he's given to this organisation. He's had an outstanding career as an Australian player, a Western Australian player, and also with Freo. And I've also seen him coach quite a bit with Austin over on the hill. So I think that's where his future lies. But I'm so proud to be sitting next to you today, Shaun, and congratulate you on a great career, and also for being captain of our Shield side earlier this year that broke a 23-year drought. And so pleased that as an organisation we were able to provide you an opportunity to play in a number of winning tournaments and finish and be able to gloat to your father about those things and not just listen to him gloat. So congratulations. Adam.
Thanks, Chris, and I'd just like to echo some of the words of Chris and to thank Shaun. We're all incredibly proud of Shaun and his career and what he's been able to achieve. He came to WA cricket as a 17-year-old prodigy and ends as a 39-year-old father of three, a champion of WA cricket and a leader within our group. And it's been a wonderful journey. Trade of champions is longevity, and for Shaun to play for as long as he has, 22 years of dedication, hard work, commitment, a desire to keep getting better, and the example that he's been able to set to our young players and our group will hold us in really good stead for a long time. Personally, I'm really pleased to be able to have shared a lot of the journey with Shaun as a friend, as a teammate, and now as a coach. And I think we're all sad. We knew today was going to come at some point, but we just really want to thank Shaun for the contribution that he's made and the impact that he's had on West Australian and Australian cricket. And I've spoken enough, and I'm sure you want to hear from Shaun, so thanks.
Thanks, Pete.
So Shaun's not going to make a statement, but he's going to be open to questions. So I'll just call for questions now.
So why now, Sos, and how are you feeling?
I'm feeling relieved, Barra. I guess it's been on my mind for a little bit now, and probably over the last few days it's sort of set in that this was the right decision to make. And I had a training session here on Tuesday, and I batted for about 20 minutes before the quicks come over, and I said to V, I'm done. I want to go and do my weights. And I went in and did my weights, and I probably did half my weights. And I walked out and thought, that's not me. And, over the last 24 hours, it's sort of hit home that my time's done. It's been an amazing journey. Never in my wildest dreams, as I said to the boys this morning, did I think that I'd be here for 22 years. And I guess that's something that I'm very proud of. I've been a part of some great teams, in particular over the last decade, where we've won a lot of titles, whether it's been for WA or the Scorchers. To be a part of this playing group over the last few years, to see the rise of our young players come through and be the team that we are today has made me immensely proud. And but yeah, my time's done here, and I'm looking forward to watching the guys continue now to win another Shield.
So immediately, that's it?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, completely done. Said to V last night that I'd be retiring as of last night, and I'm really satisfied with that decision, even though it's been a really difficult decision to make. I know it's the right call, and like I said, I'm looking forward to watching the guys now try and win another Shield.
Spoke to Beck and other Dad and
yeah.
some of the greats that are here.
Yeah, definitely. I've been speaking to Beck a fair bit about it, and obviously Dad and my brother as well. And I knew deep down inside of me that it was the right decision to make.
Sure, you've been doing this for so long, half your life. What are you going to do without it?
Yeah, I'm going to miss it, no doubt. Like I said, it's been a big part of my life, 22 years. I'm so thankful for the WACA for what they've provided me, and I'm forever indebted to them. And I'm looking forward to having a little bit of a break now. It's been a long time coming. This year in particular has been really hard. It wasn't the way I sort of planned it after winning the Shield last year. I had great expectations of myself to win another Shield, but through injuries and whatnot, it hasn't worked out how I wanted it to. But I'm still really proud of backing up again and coming back and trying to be a part of another Shield. But like I said before, I'm looking forward to the guys to do that over the next couple of weeks.
How tempting was it to try and push on and play in that Shield final? In a couple of weeks' time, when Adam said yes, he'd love you to be in that side, it must have been a hard decision to not put your hand up.
Yeah, look, it was, no doubt. I think over the last probably month or so, coming back into the Shield team in Adelaide and then breaking my finger again, really took the wind out of me. And, it's been a real fight since then to sort of come back and try to be a part of it again. And as I said to the guys this morning, I couldn't come into training anymore and look them in the eyes and say that I'm 100% committed to what we wanted to achieve over the next 2 weeks. And mentally, I'm cooked, and physically, I'm cooked. And I know this, like I said before, I know this is the right decision for myself and this group and my family.
How are the emotions telling the playing group? It's all starting to sink in now that you've got such a cast here watching you.
Yeah, probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do, to be honest. I was pretty emotional. I love these guys, and like I said to them this morning, I've treated them like my little brothers over the last 4 years. And to be captain of the Shield team while Mitch has been away has been one of the proudest moments of my life. And they're a terrific bunch of people to captain and to be around. And like I said, I love them.
That injury was a big turning point, was it, the injury?
The finger? Yeah, it was. I think just the combination of, what I'd been through throughout the pre-season with my knee, and then, on the verge of being playing again and doing my calf, and then my hammy during the Big Bash, and, then to break my finger was the final straw for me. And mentally, it's been, like I said, it's been a real challenge, and it sort of broke me, that one. So, like I said, it's all part of sport, and I've had a lot of injuries over my career, and I think it's just, I'm okay with it.
Have you had the chance to explain to Austin that Dad's not going to be running around playing cricket yet?
Yeah, I have. I woke him up this morning because we had to be in here fairly early, and said that Daddy's retiring, and he was okay with it. I think he's excited that I'm going to be throwing a few more balls in the backyard with him now. So, look, my family are my world, and they've been a big part of my career, and Beck and my 3 kids are the most important people in my life, and I can't thank them enough for everything they've done for me.
Is there any chance we'll see you pads on again at any kind of level around Perth here? There's a chance that Freo might call you and say we're a bit short in fourths today. Can you roll up and...
Gee, they've put you down quickly, haven't they?
Second grade, yeah, maybe seconds. No, look, I'm done. Like, I'm mentally done with it, and like I said, I've had an amazing career, and I'm very proud of what I've been able to achieve. And I've played with some of the greatest players in the world out there at the WACA, and as I said, it's been a wonderful journey, and I've got so many people to thank. And like I said, I'm just really proud of what I've been able to achieve.
You've been able to reflect on favourite moments. Can you pin down a couple of those? I mean, it's 22 years, a long time. But...
Yeah, I think any time you win championships, that's the reason why I've played the game, is to win championships. And it started off with the 2 BBL titles for the Scorchers that were amazing. We hadn't won too much in WA for probably a decade, and the celebrations that we had in those change rooms is something that I'll remember forever. And the one-day titles that we've been able to achieve over the last 7 or 8 years, winning the Shield last year. They're the memories that I'll take with me, and being able to celebrate my teammates and my family, and seeing all the other families in the change rooms. That's what I've played the game for.
How close you were to retiring last year after those celebrations?
Oh, it definitely crossed my mind. If I knew I probably was going to be as injured as what I was going to be like this year, I probably would have called it then. But as I said, it was an amazing season last year to be able to win the one-day title and the Shield, something that we hadn't done for over 20 years. Those memories will stay with me forever.
Any other major moments? Obviously that partnership with your brother in the Ashes must be right up there.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you get to a chance to represent your country, certainly a highlight, receiving my baggy green from my dad. Scoring hundreds, scoring 100 with Mitch, having that big partnership in Hobart with Adam. Those memories, as I said, will last with me forever.
Your dad's gone on to be a fantastic coach. Is that something that you'll look towards doing as well?
I'm going to let the dust settle first. I'm going to enjoy a nice break and be around my family who have, like I said before, sacrificed so much, to allow me to go and play the game that I love. And I'm looking forward just to being at home and chilling out and being around there for Beck and my kids.
You're been a fan favourite for 2 decades, essentially a really popular member here in the WA community. But what kind of legacy are you hoping to leave, not just kind of on the field with the fans and everyone who loves cricket, but in the dressing room as well, the players you played with?
Yeah, I think someone that trained hard and was a good person and loved playing with my teammates. I think, like I said before, that's the reason why I played the game, was to walk out there with 10 of my mates to go out to battle and represent this state to the best we could. And like I said before, I've had an absolute ball to be able to say that I played with these guys, and hopefully they can remember me going out there and keeping it simple and having fun and doing West Australia proud.
Adam, Christina, where does, it's hard to say now, but he's obviously one of the all-time greats in WA, isn't he?
Yeah, the past 12 years since I've been here, he's been, what we would call a stalwart here when he wasn't playing for Australia, and someone we could always rely on, and someone who's become a really good role model for our younger players. So, it's always incredibly sad when someone you kind of see every day for so many years is not going to be around any longer. But we look forward to him staying involved with our organisation in some way or another, as a lot of our past players do, and he knows he's always going to be welcome back.
Third most runs out of him, so he's just behind JL and Moose. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt. I think Shaun's on-field record speaks for itself. He's been a wonderful contributor for the period of time that he's played for and represented Western Australia. But I think his legacy is much more than that, and the way that he's been able to lead this group in the latter half of his career, and the contribution and the health of this squad, and the young and upcoming players that we've got. Shaun's had a really big influence in that, and so hopefully that legacy will be felt for a long time to come.
Are you planning to hang around the squad, obviously not in a training and playing sense over the next few weeks, but kind of come in and out, seeing as there is still a couple of games to go and obviously the big final?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we've got 2 games to go, and I'm really excited to see what this group can do. Obviously a Shield game next week, but the big one, the Shield final in a few weeks. Really exciting for this group, and I know how hard they are to get to and win. And like I said before, I'll be here watching them play and hopefully winning another Shield for this state.
It's a credit to you that you're able to not go on for those just in case, because that must have been tempting to go back to back.
Yeah, look, it was, Barra, but I've been fighting with this decision for a while now, and I just knew deep down that I had to make it, and like I said before, I couldn't come in here any longer and give the team and Adam what's needed to win a Shield, and I'm content with my decision.
Adam, what's it going to be like like rocking up to training and meetings and stuff without Sauce, you would have been here pretty much your entire playing career and now entire coaching career as well.
Yeah, it's the end of an era, and it's going to feel very different, this place, without Shaun being around as much as we've been used to. And yeah, look, I'm sure in answer to Barra's question as well, Shaun would have been tempted to play the last couple of games, but I fully respect his decision and understand the reason why he's made it as well. And he's absolutely welcome to be around whenever he wants to be. Maybe he can come throw some balls to the boys, give Swamp a chop out. But I'm sure, again, his contribution far exceeds just the runs that he's made for us, and he'll be welcomed in the change rooms whenever he likes.
Was this week the sign of a selfless team man as well? Probably not wanting to stop a younger player from playing in a final or something like that as well?
And I think that's an absolute trait of Shaun's. He's always put the team first. It's what we ask all our players to do, but Shaun does it by example, and today's just another one of those that he puts the group and the team before himself, and has made a really tough decision, but the right decision. And the responsibility for our group now is to play some really good cricket over the next couple of weeks and make him proud as well.
It's probably hard to pinpoint it, Shaun, because you've played professional cricket for 22 years and your actual cricket career's gone for over 30 when you go back to juniors. But can you highlight a few people that have been incredibly influential and important to you kind of along the way from when you started first pick up cricket bat to now?
Yeah, look, firstly my dad. I think that's where I found the love of the game as a young kid when I was watching Dad play, and from a young age, all I wanted to do was be like him, and he's had a massive impact on my career. I've had some wonderful coaches over my time. Wayne Clark was my first coach, who I guess taught me the ropes of what first class cricket was all about, and he was a terrific person, and I've got a lot of respect for him. And same can be said about Tom Moody, who I really enjoyed playing under, and I've got a lot of respect for Tom. He was the one that got me over to the IPL back in 2008, and I had so much fun playing over there. Justin, who's here today, for 5 or 6 years as a player under Justin, he was so good to me. Gave me a kick up the bum when I needed it early, and I loved playing under him. He's a terrific person and someone that I've got a huge amount of respect for, and he's part of the reason why probably the second half of my career was so much better than my first. And obviously Adam, I've absolutely loved playing with Adam as a player, as my captain, and we've shared so many great moments together on the park, and he's been a terrific coach over the last 5 years, and super proud of what he's been able to achieve as a player and coach, and looking forward to seeing him lift up another shield over the next couple of weeks as well. So there's been so many people, but I'm so thankful for everyone that's played a small part in my career, and all my teammates here today. I've really appreciated you guys coming here today, and I'm going to miss playing with you guys. Like I said this morning, it's why I play the game is because of you guys, and seeing you guys do well, and seeing the growth of you young guys over the last 5 or so years has been outstanding, and I'm really going to miss that.